Oh, right. It has been a while since I last streamed, and oh boy. Anyway, as I've said, I've made mention of this on Discord already, but I've been looking through some of the demons for Sempiternal personally, and I realize a few of them have some. Okay, I can hear everything. A few of them have some interesting quirks, to put it lightly. To put it heavily, some of them just straight up became overpowered as Sin, and I am totally okay with that. But alas, did I? I did not. There we go. But alas, so let me just get this over. So the reason why I, out of nowhere, just seemingly chose Seth and Horus to all the demons I could have came up with, I chose them. Well, let's see. So for one, I forgot that in the vanilla game, I didn't boost his magic, are you kidding me? Oh boy. In the vanilla game, Horus's innate ability just grants the ally he switches to the piercing effect. Like they get the Impaler's Animus buff when when Horus switches out for them, which I kind of don't need to explain how good that is, especially since in Sempiternal it was buffed back to an 80% boost as opposed to the original game's 30%. And then Seth is probably the main reason. So for one, his innate ability changed. He basically has Mara's innate ability now, except he deals 10% more damage. Which, while that on its own is good, you gotta remember that Omagatoki Potential is now the default skill for this game. So that makes it way stronger than it has any right to be. And, oh yeah, he still has Impaler's Glory. And two, Seth gained a unique skill in quite literal pain, which it has 300 base power and a massive 40% crit rate. Literally 4 out of 10 chance, or 2 out of 5 if you want to be like that, to land a crit with no bonuses, assuming everybody has the same luck. Which, yeah, considering that the only other 300 power attack, well, I would say Dactus unique, but his unique got changed. But in the base game, I know that does like 300 power for one hit, so that's insane. And I gotta beef their magic. I thought I was missing something last night when I was bumping up the characters, but I just didn't check. But yeah, I had to get these guys beefed up pretty quickly. And something that I learned was that I have to actually boost them up before I play the game. For Seth I need to boost both, but for Horus I'm only going to boost this magic. But something that I found that I said, if I'm going to beef up characters, for the grinding mods that I have to beef them up before, like, I have to fuse them first with Sempiternal, in case they have any skills that shouldn't exist, to put it lightly. And then I have to beef them up and then I have to, whoa. I uninstall Sempiternal, I beef them up with the mods, then I save it, reinstall it, and it works from there. And honestly, at this point, I'm probably gonna have to look at the save state, because I do not have the money for this. No, I think I do. He buys Glory for like 500,000 every 1,000, I believe, so I should have enough. And if I do, then I'm immediately saving. Let me double check that to be sure. But ignoring what... Wait.
Thanks.
Yeah, he buys 1,000 for 500k. Okay.
Say thanks.
I'm hoping that's enough. So anyway, this stream is also going to be like maybe 4 hours long, give or take. Well, actually, no giving, because I have to do something at 1 o'clock Pacific time. So This is only gonna last 4 hours, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight Ishtar for the Minato only challenge, sadly. Which I know is probably gonna be a massive roadblock, and I would love to fight her, but God, I really should have just checked this stuff before I actually started. You know, fine then. Because I don't think I'm gonna have enough money. We're gonna have to just boost Seth up and call it there. What's he at strength plus? 500. I'm just gonna boost him up and we'll work with him first. Then I'll go deal with Horus. Because at this point I'm not gonna have enough money to boost them both up. And that is all my fault, I understand that. But afterwards, I'll go into my logic for some of the builds, which one of them is just a DPS build for Seth, because I don't think I need to explain why with the new skill he has, and then we have to test out Horus switching out and seeing how totally fair and balanced that is. But anyway, I also must apologize to everybody. I've made it a priority over the past couple of months to try and spend more time with friends. And as of last week, I'm switching those priorities. I won't go too into detail, but I'll put it like this. Basically, I cleared out my entire Friday, which I most likely could have spent either working on the gray area or, I don't know, streaming this, since I already had these builds planned out for a little bit. Wait, what is he at? He's at 67, so 32, I think? If he's one off, that's fine. Yeah, I've got no money left. I can't buff both of them. Okay then, so I guess part 1's gonna be just all Seth. Perfect. And yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Actually, no. I'll boost this magic up for as much money as I have. And then promptly make a mistake. But anyway, as I was saying, basically I cleared out my whole schedule, and I did have to do something in the morning, but I woke up too early, and I was up at, what was it, 4 o'clock in the morning? I had something I need to do at about 8ish o'clock, but I woke up at 4 and kind of just couldn't go back to sleep. So I just stayed up, I did my business at 8, and then I waited till about noonish to call up my friends, and then they kind of were doing their own thing. And around 5 o'clock, I thought they were gonna switch off and we were gonna be able to do our stuff, but no, they decided to just go do other things. And I don't mean game related, I mean like real life related. And then I fell asleep at 6 o'clock and woke up at 3 in the morning the next day. So to say it, I felt like my time was wasted. Was because my time was wasted. Kind of like what I'm doing right now, and I'm not even trying to waste time. And that's as high as I'm gonna get him. And I have many regrets. I'm not saving it. Let's save it over this one. Wait. Yeah, save it over this one. Okay, so first things first. I guess the best thing we could do is probably just switch Seth out for someone else, and then have Horus switch into him to check his ability. And then there's also a few things I want to test with Seth specifically. Since, with a Magatoki potential, it says... Oh, no, Magatoki potential. With Fear of Death, it says that all of Seth's attacks have a 20% chance to inflict death on their targets. I want to know if that would happen if, for say, I don't know, I cast Luster Candy on the party. Will the game just roll a 1 in 5 chance to essentially instantly kill one of my allies? So I know that was a thing with Dagda, which is why the mod creator decided to just remove his ability. Or not remove his ability, but change his ability so that it only works. It only inflicts sleep, basically. It only inflicts sleep. That's what I'm trying to say. And I got his moveset basically sorted out for one of the test builds I was to do. And yeah, he has both electric and force proficiency. What about it? I just want to see if this will happen. If it does happen, it's gonna be quite unfunny. Well, okay, it'll be funny because I'm not actually trying to fight anything. But I also want to see if it does. If it can't happen, then Seth is just uber powerful. And actually, yeah, you resist physical. Alright, let's see what we got. So swap him in with Horus. Next ally's attack is empowered and pierces. Alright then, let's see how powerful Pain is. And that was with an 80% boost, just so we're all clear. Okay, so Pain, at the very minimum, lives up to its name. And then without a... I know, different target, but that was a significant drop-off. So about 5,000 is consistently. That doesn't seem too bad. Especially not for what you get. And then... his attacks deal more damage when it's under the effects of a Magatoki, and they all roll for instant death. Since this magic is not that strong, let's see if we can proc some instant deaths. And it only works if it has positive potential. Everything has positive potential. Oh yeah, it works alright. Okay, yeah, confirmed. Buffing with Seth with fear of death has a chance of straight up causing death. I'm glad we all learned a lesson today. Funny how it was Seth that got taken out by his own ability and not one of the others. I was expecting him to take out the Nakobino personally. Also, I just realized I don't have my recording software up, so I'm gonna have to change that. Because I need to get that on camera. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, nobody worried. Cleopatra was never nerfed.
Your fate's already sealed.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Okay, just give me a second. I gotta get my recording software up. Yeah, I was trying to make it on time. I should have just given myself another... I know it's 8:30 now, but... I probably should have given myself another 10 minutes or so. Put it on SMT. Oh yeah, and because I finally got sick of it, I remapped the record button on my software from... I think it was like F11 if I'm correct, to numpad 0. Because outside of games that use like outside of games with mod menus like basically the GT 4 and 5, I never use numpad 0 for anything. Plus F11 keeps changing the aspect ratio on the recording because, spoiler alert, that's the full screen button. Oh yeah, by the way, he learns Megami by default, so, just another reason to put Horus in your party. Speaking of the little bird. outside of null, physical, and resist force, that's his natural resistances. So he resists fire and repels light, but is weak to force and dark. And also, I think if I... No. Angels repel light. But his resistances for a level 30-something demon? That's genuinely impressive. Like, he's actually just that strong. And I love it. What do y'all do with you and the combo, or should I just go to a lower level? Ask and you shall receive, I suppose.
Your turn. Go.
Okay, so this is with a +1 attack. I'm not gonna boost attack further. I'm not gonna lower defenses. How much? Okay, yeah, so that's just a constant freaking 11,000 damage at max strength. At least on demons that have... How much vitality do they have? That have sub 400 vitality, we'll say. Oh, that helps actually. I should have probably given him a debuff, but I want... Okay, let's see if I can get footage of this. Nope, he just takes himself out. Either I just rolled the same thing twice, or he only takes himself out. But if I had to take a guess, that probably works on debuffs too. If it works on buffs, it might work on debuffs too. Since it counts as hitting the target. Why not? I would say what was the developer smoking when he came up with this combo, but considering all the bullcrap the bosses now have access to, I think the only thing he was smoking was making you powerful enough to not die in one hit and then give you the ability to kill in one hit. I just gotta charge up Magatsuhi. But as I've already said, so my friends pissed me off by ditching me, and I felt like I wasted a whole day, so that's why I'm giving the grass touching a break.
Let's go!
And I forgot you weren't max level. Whoops. Oh, nothing a little pain to get solved. Yeah, that's what I figured. I should have given them a turn so they could actually do their business. Also, I've been running some story ideas for Gray Area around some people that are, to put it lightly, more philosophically educated than I am. And one of those people is my mother. She had a pretty decent analogy for some of the bullcrap in my story. More so these things that lead up to half the bullcrap, as in, Linda attacking Strato, Natesk and her and Mark going to war over it. And she had a pretty good so I had to do it. You didn't even crit. She had a pretty decent analogy, basically, to summarize it in a more basic form, since I can't remember exactly how she put it. essentially it's just a cycle of sin. One sins upon one, the next sins upon them, and then the third party is convinced by the first party to sin against the second, and then it's just a back and forth cycle of what we like to call bullcrap. Got to switch horses position in my party. And Horus has domination, which just nerfs everybody's press turns. Alright, moment of truth. Debuff. Oh my god. Oh, dang it. And people say Matador plus Yabusama's shot equals 3 wins. I mean, they're not wrong, but there's just something so dumb about that. It's like, debuff your opponent, and then they literally perish just from you debuffing them. It's one of the dumbest things, and I love it. Oh, just give me a second really quick. Let's get rid of you. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably just make a save file, but it's Margaret up next. And then work has been a literal bitch and a half, with my new supervisor being a pain in the very literal ass, and oh yeah, right, I'm pretty much done with all of my coworkers. And when I say done, I mean I want nothing to do with pretty much all of them anymore. I want nothing to do with me, so dealings mutual. But that does mean that I basically have to do 2 people's jobs at once, since my manager is actually giving me some mercy by just, essentially not forcing me to work with others. And because of that, I've been like really tired coming out of work. Though today we didn't have much crap to deal with, so it was manageable. Alright then, let's destroy a whole party of people using the ultimate technique, debuff. 4 potential targets. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if Loa can boost his insta-kill rate. Now I have to know that. But first... oh man, we only got one of them. How a better one than none. Yeah, it really is just a 1 in 5 chance. Okay, yeah, no, we gotta know this. Will this work? Will it get boosted by Loa? We need to know this.
Well,
once I'm done here, then I'll do the DPS build for Seth. Then I'll do a more mixed build for him. And then I'll move on to Horus, which means I gotta go rebuff him, and that should actually take about a couple hours. I could just actually, no, maybe I should fuse one. Just so he has higher stats. Oh, it should be somewhere in the 30. There he is. Oh, right, I forgot I don't have money. Oh, who cares?
Is this demon
Oh, he learns Dark Block naturally. That's nice. Alright, now let's see if we could further boost Seth's already... Well, Loki, I'm trying again. Let me see if we could boost Seth's pitiful insta-kill rate. Make another save when I get up here. Alrighty, let's go! Lower, would you help? Can it only just target one at a time, or am I just... No, it can't. We saw it hit multiple people. Or are these guys just immune to instant death or something? Wait, no, they can't be immune to instant death. Cleopatra's killed them. Like that. Oh, how unlucky for both hits to only hit the guy who's immune to physical. Well, that was not even with a crit, so that's pretty impressive. Okay, I guess let's try on those Madas. They might have some resilience to instant death. There we go! Imagine getting hit with Tarunda, and it was so hurtful to have your attack nerfed that you just thought it was no longer worth it. Also, I just realized, if you party wipe the enemy, it doesn't tell you that you dropped their attack. It just party wipes them. Actually, no, I got a better idea. Let's actually try this with buffs now. So, if I give him a buff, that could potentially just take out everybody. If it keeps taking Seth out, then...
Well,
that's a pretty interesting failsafe. Because I don't think anything like that exists in a vanilla game. But if I was just getting, quote, lucky, and not having Seth TPK my whole party, then I was just getting lucky not having Seth TPK my whole party.
how is this? We're
Okay, no. Save. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, nothing says love and friendship like a little bit of friendly fire. You only meant... Is it really only just like one at a time? And sometimes you get lucky to be 0, or lucky enough for it to be 0. Okay, so it's not that Seth just takes himself out when you buff. It's I really want to see him wipe out more than one ally. So I know it's a massive problem with Dagda, since I think his was like a 40 or 50% chance, and this is only a 20. But I'm surprised he didn't do this, probably because the chance was low enough. There we go. So yeah, I think I was just getting, quote, lucky that Seth was the only one going down. But my guess is that Seth has to roll against his own luck modifier, which probably means he does have a 1 in 5 chance of going down. And then everyone else runs off of their luck modifiers. Wait, does it? I know it's a 40% ailment boost, but does instant death count as an ailment? Because Loa's ability specifies instant death, so that doesn't help much. Alright, Seth, hit him with the power boost technique. I didn't mean literally! Yeah, rip bozos. And there we go. Seth literally just took everybody out. Well, tried to.
My aim is tripped. My aim is tripped.
You see, the enemy can't hurt me. I'm the only one that can hurt me. Oh god, that is so dumb. So there we go. Now we know. Okay, now to actually putting Seth to work. Save again since I'm right here. And then let me get my Word document up. I keep all my stuff written down. What's the term I'm looking for? I essentially draft it at work, and then I actually put it to field test during the streams. There we go. Okay, so with Seth, we're just gonna do the basic pain build first. Nothing special, just use pain and win. I mean,
Well,
it's a basic bottom of the barrel moveset because it's just all physical pleromas and all the crit boosters. So let's see, I just need Bloody Glee and... Okay, yeah, he has no support potential, so I'll just give him the restore skills. Wait, then what am I gonna do for that last Wait, he's weak to ice. I could just make him null ice. Actually, wait. No, I won't be. No, I can't do that because I have Bloody Glee to slot in.
how is this?
Listen. God, I swear I play this game so infrequently I forget the buttons half the time. Buckets have to critical seal it. Sadly, to my knowledge, I don't think there's a single demon that has both restore and high restore. Which is funny, because some of the demons have both Murderous Glee and Critical Zealot, which is insane.
How?
I just thought... Oh, okay, so yeah, if Seth lands a crit, it's just free. Because he regains 30 MP, but the skill only costs a mere 29. So...
Return.
It's just free damn. It's just free hits. Alright, let's put this to practical use. If I'm right... Okay, well first we gotta do some Hydra abuse. So, Beelzebub's gotta come in. He has Lister Candy on him, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Yeah. She ain't female race. So his... What's it? So his, misogyny won't kick in.
Hey!
What? Oh, I thought it was 10 o'clock already. I was about to say, what the hell? Alright, so let's do the usual. Get him a good charge jump. Debuff him out of existence. Probably should have given him that action. Yeah, no, I should have given him that skill. Whoops. Okay then, let's see how bad this is gonna get.
It's time!
Also, Seth's MP is counterpathetic for the level that he's at. That will never not get old. Casual 42,000 damage. Gotta love it.
Want some?
Yeah, we both got some decent ailment resistance. That I'm just getting horribly unlucky against him. Not like it matters anymore. Alrighty then. 2.8%. Yeah, 280%, excuse me. Alright, what are you gonna do? Without buffs and her defense fully debuffed, a casual 20,000. She just took her target. She didn't even hit the target. Yeah, having constant crits is really nice. I just like that the fight ended before it could actually start. So basically, you could turn this game inside out pretty much. And hello, Cross Plus, how are you doing today? Okay, now that's done. Let's put its DPS build. Let's put its DPS build to a little more practical use. So who would I start with? All Faithful, I guess. Why not? I should have kept her other build around. Actually, you know what? I don't have to worry about that. I could just keep this and make a couple of tweaks. Plus, I have to make some changes to him. Hello, SMT Fanatic. Hello, the strongest La Paz. How are you doing today? I'm good. That's good, Cross Plus. I haven't really gotten into much yet. Just in case you two haven't missed it, so I was testing out Seth a little bit just in the field, and his ability, it's literally Mara's ability, Fear of Death, except they boosted the damage that he deals from 10% to 20% if he has positive proficiency, and he still has the 20% instant death rate. Which I've tested. That means you can party wipe yourself and the entire enemy force with one simple buff skill. I am not even exaggerating with that one. I'm killing one already. Abyssal Mask. Abyssal, where art thou? No, figures nobody I can buy learns it. Actually, no. I'm gonna replace Hamabarno with Seraph's Lore. So keep that, keep this, keep Null Fire, she's actually weak to that. Abyssal Mask. So Seraph's Lore took up that last spot. Where's that other slot going? I guess I can put it for Murderous Glee.
How is this?
Yeah, I thought as much. Whoops. I guess I'll get the last one murder. I'm just bumping up Demeter right now. Since her, yeah, this isn't the one that I showcased. These skills are, to put it lightly, kinda garbo. Seraph's Lore. When do the new skills go below the old ones? Oh, there we go now. She's halfway decent. And then me, yeah, I gotta make some changes. So, first, actually, I can ditch that since pretty much everybody, including me, is immune to it. And then, I forget what that one dancing move is called. Oh, God, there he is. Come on, what the hell is it? Wait, what? Okay, then. Oh, shit. It's probably one of the... There we go, Evergreen Dance. Evergreen Dance? Yes, that's the skill I was thinking of. And hello, Destroyer of Worlds, how are you doing? So I got DPS, support, DPS. Who do I replace you with? Because I'm not going to be needing ailments while I'm going. Okay. Yeah, might as well. Actually, no, that's 3 DPS. You know, yeah, Lilith. What is she rocking? Actually, I don't have a Dakaja user, so I'm gonna probably give her that over the Onbarion. Okay, Dakaja.
How is this?
Alright, let's do this. If you're curious why I'm actually beefing up my demons a little bit, it's because when I was doing tests with Demeter, Zeus, and Artemis, I ran into the... what's her name? The Tiamat fight at level 300, and for some reason, Tiamat was just really, really damn strong. Like, I'm talking at least maybe 200 levels stronger than what she should be.
Hey!
Actually, now I think about it, I probably could have just used Yoko. Eh, whatever. Battle of Vengeance. Let's run the gauntlet. Oh, she was level 400. Okay, this is gonna be painful. Just don't use piercing techniques, and she hopefully won't annihilate me. Damn, that did quite literally nothing. This was with the physical number. Yep.
Let's try this!
Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Like, you'll really see the number difference once we start fighting Mastema. Okay, for a second I was scared that she was gonna be psychic. But Pain having such a default high crit rate is so good, I love it.
Let the harvest begin!
But this shouldn't be too difficult.
Today's a plenty!
Also, speaking of Demeter, in Age of Mythology, they've been nerfing the hell out of her. For no reason. But okay, for good reason. She's actually kind of broken when she first launched. Well, that was just sad. Like, Demeter was genuinely broken when she first launched in Age of Mythology. She was probably one of the strongest gods in the game for a small bit. And, well, I do get why they nerf stuff, because they do pay attention to the online meta, and if once God gets too strong, then it's just... I don't really need to explain it, you guys get it. But... Hey fellas, what I miss? Hello, Keaton, how you doing? So let's see, what did you miss? You missed me putting Seth together, you missed me destroying the enemy with debuffs, And, as in, like, literally ending them with debuff skills that don't even deal damage. And then it must be doing the same to the team, except with buffs.
Alright, let's go,
So
sister.
that's about it. Oh yeah, and you missed Hydra getting blown away in a single hit.
Harvest time!
But that's just normal shit. That's just normal on this channel. It's gonna be so weird when I do the Hydra video. Cause like, since Hydra can now deal damage from ailment skills, and he actually now has ailment resistance. It's gonna be so weird. Oh, that's a nice number, Seth. Saw them in the mill, I immediately got him. Well, hey, don't you remember what happened with the last stream of Minato only? Damon put in work. He was one of the MVPs. Him, All-Maraki to a slightly lesser extent, Linsai to a greater lesser extent, Mermaid for as long as she lasted.
Let's try this!
Damon was he just kind of decided to be him. And I can't doubt the man for wanting to do that. That's a noble goal. Makara card gaming. I forgot she has safeguard. And Set's dead. Wow, he took that much damage. I just realized that. She's the. I'm gonna get somebody else over first. Actually, let's be extra funny.
Let's go.
He's got enough defense to tank some hits, but he has no attacking power.
Come.
It's finally here!
And of course the physical one gets the pierce. But it doesn't matter. The one on the left is weak to all magic. What am I tripping on? Sometimes not dying is more important. Yeah, I completely forgot that memo. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Virgil. How are you doing today? It's gonna waste all my press points if I do that. I can't tell if making Luminescent Mirage and Maga Super Skill is a buff or a nerf, a rebalance, I should say, or a nerf. Because on one end, it doesn't cost a turn to set up anymore, and on the other end, you can't just spam it anymore. Yeah, that was as painful as I thought it would be. That's a waste of an attack. Next. Listen, Taki's interesting saying, but we'll go with that, I guess.
Evergreen leaves. Know my victory and dance eternal.
I want Max Magatsuki so I can survive him without casting Samurai Thorn, because I don't know that. Okay, that was powerful. You could pretty much just take one of Inanna's raging skills and say, hey, I don't want people like this to be playing the game, and then you just make that her default skill. Internet charge skills. She might be dead. Her or Demeter. Or not if you're choosing to heal. Good choice of target.
Today's a plenty. Let's try this.
You gotta go. You gotta go now. Oh yeah, right, Monster Hunter. So yeah, I've been playing Monster Hunter a lot again, off camera. I said that I'm not going to stream it because the load screens, the load screens take maybe 1 or 2 minutes. And that's after updating my graphics drivers like the game requested, which I can actually tell what I'm looking at now, so it works. But I still get the low poly atrocities. And while I personally don't mind that to a greater extent, keep in mind my first experience gaming was on a laptop that had no business playing games. But yeah, I'd rather not. Plus, I did actually finally finish the campaign where I had to beat Arcvale Jr. And because of that, I now... my hunter rank shot up to what was it? Level 400? No, 120. Level 120. And I'm almost at 200 now. Though I'm probably not gonna fake it if this kills me. Oh, that Dekaja's now. Understood. Okay, so that's now Dekaja's. That's actually horrifying. Also, Seth, if you don't block his ice weakness, this fight just kills him. I can't put that in any other softer way. This is not the fight to have a full dedicated ice weak DPS demon. Nice camera angle? It did. Rewind the VOD in case you missed it. She's on death's door, but she's got a couple more turns left. Actually, no. I got an idea. That'll give me exactly enough turns. Yeah, Omnipotent Succession takes all of your press turns. All of your remaining press turns, and it's a Magatsugi skill now. Well, I mean, no, it's still a Magatsugi skill, it just nukes all your press turns. So if you have 1 turn left, it doesn't matter. It double doesn't matter if you have 1 icon left, 1 flashing icon left. But if you have anything more than that, that's a massive waste. Perfect. It always decays, I know, because it always falls with rushing unbuffed being, it costing many attempts to Minato only when Tiamat was in the red. Oh, that should probably tell you how much Unbound C hits me. I destroy her before she ever gets the chance. Game is false. One head reject. Wait a minute, if I'm right, that means she can't use the skill, assuming she lives. If I'm right, if one head is gone, she can't use the skill. Except it doesn't matter, because she died to a resistant boss on Mario. I recently replayed SMT4. I appreciate cute TMO. Oh, cute TMO before. More than I did. Like, I'll say this. Personally speaking, yeah, SMT5 Tiamat is my favorite design. It's not even close. Oh yeah, I forgot Maelstrom is weak to everything he doesn't resist.
I'll show you.
He doesn't? No, he resists electricity, I think. Because, like, SMT, as if I'm right, Digital Devil's Story 2 was the first game Tiamat made her appearance in, and in that game... Okay, no, he doesn't have electric resistance. And in that game, she was quite literally just Red Typhon. She was just a straight-up recolor of Typhon. Have some of this! But... in SMT2, which is where she got her first redesign, she was just a reptilian-looking humanoid woman with snake hair and 6 chesticles, which seems to be a running thing with Tiamat, because her Soul Hackers version, which I also really like, yeah, that was the same. I don't have to hide my things every time someone walks by. Yeah, that's legit. Like, when I saw SMT2 Tiamat on my TV, when I was playing SMT2, obviously, I was like, what? I couldn't even hit the broadside of a moving set. But also, Tiamat does still have her appendages. They're just on her tail, not her chest. Which, honestly, kind of sneaky sly on Doi. But that's honestly for the better. Otherwise, they'd have to boost this game's age rating, and it's already at M. Be gone! Be gone! Have some of also, Keaton, about Minato only, so, this actually applies to everybody. So, while I'm probably going to make the Minato only video just on the Canada creation, I'm probably also going to do the Canon of Vengeance on New Game Plus. And then once I reach, like, level 99, then I'll start doing the super bosses. But my main goal is to probably try and deal with either Satan or Demi-Fiend first in that regard. Since, for one, Satan gives me the ability to go to 150, and two, Demi-Fiend can't insta-kill me anymore. I mean, he still has Gaia Rage, he just doesn't have all the other crap that comes with it. Because, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm actually using an outdated version of SEMPITERNAL, and there's a bug in the game that just makes everything immune to the instant death effect. No, actually it just makes you immune, period, to Chaotic Will. So, when Demi-Fiend uses it on you, he loses 2 press turns. It's a free turn, basically. And when you use it on quite literally anybody else, it ends if you lose 2 turns. It went from the most bullcrap skill in the game to the worst skill in the game. Yeah, boy. How much damage is this poison gonna do? That's a pretty penny of damage. And that doesn't cure elements.
Today's a plenty.
It's just like not Satan. Jesus. I have to be careful to seize that. Like when I first saw Satan's SMT2 artwork, I'm like, what God's name am I looking at? Like that artwork is. No, he's not gonna live that. He's not gonna live that. Okay, he might have lived that. But yeah, well, I do like SMT2 Satan's design. Like, it looks incredible. My goodness, why does he need? I'm calling it a he because Seth plus Zane, that's 2 dudes. Why did he need 6 chesticles? Like, wasn't 2 enough? Then again, considering some of the other artwork I've seen for SMT 1 and 2, and even Digital Devil's Story 2, Raphael, I think Conoco just had a thing for topless women. I mean, heck, for those who don't know, there's actually artwork out there that exists that was never officially released. Basically Lilith in her attack position from SMT1. And the reason why I specify never released was because in SMT1, her sprite clearly shows that that her nor her snake are covering any part of her body. At least any of the parts that you can't show on public TV. Meaning there is a full frontal shot of Lilith somewhere out there. Probably in Conoco's office or something.
In the name of our hallowed and mighty Lord, evil, be gone!
I still don't know why you can't use this skill. Outside of the fact that everyone would abuse it. Also, I don't know why people sleep on Lilith as a Kadishtu. They give her and Aisha the same treatment. Though in my personal opinion, both of them are really damn good. While Aisha might be a one-trick pony, just press the attack button with physical damage until the opponent stops standing. Which is what everybody else does in every other SMT game. In But with Lilith's case, she takes less damage, and that extends to the rest of the Kadishtu, meaning your Agrat lives a little bit longer. Actually, scratch that. Agrat just doesn't die at that point because she has healing proficiency, which nobody uses for some reason. How does nobody use Agrat's healing proficiency? She's the only one who can do it.
Be gone!
Oh, hi. I still want to know why the author changed the skill name to Anti-Life Equation. Outside of the fact that that's a pretty biblically accurate name for what it does. That's a lot of HP. Why did you have to show him my front runner? You know, I'm really starting to appreciate Demeter's resistance to near every ailment. That is why you keep the Kaja. Yeah, we're rolling.
By fire.
I love how in contrast to Mastema and to Home, or for the both gods using their weaknesses. To whom a word she with a predictable pattern, while Mastema actively punishes you. It is funny, and I do like it. It's like with Mastema, you exploit his weaknesses, he gets more chances to destroy you. With Tahome, if you exploit her weaknesses, its weaknesses, you know what it's gonna do next. So there's less good god game. So there's less randomness. This is not going to end well, is it? I'm about to start switching people out, I will.
Today's a plenty.
Good lord.
Be gone!
Entirely more that Agrat takes so much of the limelight since Queen's Degree goes brrr. And Queen's Degree is a good skill. I will never downplay it. It's a decent AoE and a really good single target skill. I forgot you like this.
Have some of this!
But the fact that she has ice, fire, and healing. Because the way I run her, like you guys have seen, I run her where she single target heavy, guaranteed multi-target fire, and then healing if the literal other option is just getting a game over. And her healing has saved, it's never saved me a bunch, but it's saved me more than once. And that's a lot more than I could say for Queen's Decree. However, it was really fun. It was really funny when the 5 industry balance mods made Mother's Wall just think you take 90% less damage as a built-in support skill.
Glory!
I think that's supposed to be Weaver. Bible against Moscow so she can make allies pull through charms. Honestly, probably. Because if I'm right, I think she gives you. I think one of the effects of charm, you have a. I think it's a 30% chance to swoon, to swoon / not move. So yeah, no, I think she could really work against Mastema, especially since she's weak to ice and not force. Though that means you cannot bring her out until after you deal with Tiamat. Thankfully, Mastema doesn't attack you directly afterwards. If he did, it'd be like the good old days, where the game just didn't give you a chance.
I'll show you.
Be gone!
I just want to know why this frickin' Crow Angel has so much HP.
Repent! shall not escape!
It's hilarious because I went there is zero shot, that's what it does. And had Demi Fiend tested out for me, to which I felt, and indeed just knocked damage by 90%. Also, speaking of, on the subject of Lilith, yeah, in Sempiternal it's still just really cheap physical block, which you can only carry one phys dampener now, so it got even more useful. And also, yeah, Kadishtu Mandate got buffed by 10%. Now she just takes 75% damage instead of the original 85, and that does stack with other percentage defensive boost. And if I'm correct, it stacks additively. So after damage calculation and whatnot, she kind of just doesn't take damage after a while. I know when I was running some tests with the skill against level 1000 Mastema, what was it? Masakado. Yeah, Lilith took a critical hit from Masakado with no defensive bonuses, and instead of taking like, I don't know, 20,000 damage and immediately perishing, she took 4,000 damage and immediately perished. Which I think is a win. Also, yeah, Lilith is a tank. She's never been a tank a day in her life, but in this game, she said that's what she wanted to do.
Gloria! Gloria!
Wow, that's a massive damage nerf.
Let's try this.
Have some of this!
Boy, excuse that. Here we go again. Good God.
Have some of this!
I don't know why he has both Fry Kugel. I don't know why he has both Fry Kugel. I'm gonna miss. What the hell am I doing?
Today,
I don't know why he has both Fry Kugel and Seraph's lore. Like, one's almighty and the other pierces. The only difference is that one will crit and the other one can't. At least with Dark Sword, I can understand that one. Because if he seals you, well, that's just bad for you. Crystal generation with the crit, clearly. But here's the funny joke. Actually, wait, Mahama and Hama hit the same now. Or maybe, who knows, maybe Hama Baryon and Samsara, which is the 2 to 5 skill for light magic. Maybe it was just too powerful. Okay, guess we'll do the light this turn.
Your turn. Go!
Besides, if he's generating press... Oh wait, you're probably talking about... You're probably talking about Fry Kugel. But if that's the case, then I can see that.
By fire.
Yeah, she pierced. And she's doing no damage. Let's do dark next, I suppose. Do I? No tapioca, oh shit. Okay, ice it is. Get the manga suit skill animation entirely. Best cinematic boss fight, let's go. The void I see. Oh, don't worry, I'll let her play her skill at least once. So much. Also, she's gonna pierce this turn. Don't ask, just accept. This is force.
Let's go.
Once it's not enough, it's peak to see its animation of various parts of the sword. Chills down my spine every time. It's great. Yeah, it was a really cool animation. Actually, no. She has way too much health. Okay, Seth, buddy, waste a turn. Left one, we'll keep track of her resistance is a little better. Okay, fire in, lack in. I wonder if Tahome would be a lot harder if she was allowed to have physical immunity. Does Titania have anything good on her? Kind of.
Turn, go!
This'll do nicely.
Big goal!
What the hell was that accuracy?
Let's go!
Also, I'm gonna politely say this, Konohana probably was the most heavily nerfed demon in this game. Like, she went from basically the only healer you'll ever need
Your turn!
to
Go!
a decent mid-game healer. I mean, she's still strong as a mixed attacker, but as a support bot, yeah, she just ain't cutting it. So basically what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't really affect me that much, but pretty much everybody else will hate the change. Also, that fire looked really good on Tahome, what the hell? That was a good decision. she was immune to physical, it wouldn't matter, and it would be worse since it would mean you're forced to engage with the gimmick. Yes, actually, there is actually something that does force you to engage with the gimmick. Since I did Spyglass, sir. Abyssal Beckoning, I don't even know why this has an MP cost, you're never gonna get your hands on it anyway. Abyssal Beckoning is literally super energy drain. Did it get nerfed? Okay, so in the game, it's a heavy HP and MP draining attack. That is... Okay, it did get buffed. Because while it lost the MP drain effect, it just guarantees sleep now. So the chances of you going to sleep are the chances of you taking your next breath. Please tell me all y'all took your next breath, and if I have to, please breathe. Jokes aside. Oh god, that's weaker than what? That's weaker than Sia. My god. Because her and Yukiko's come on just super tricked out. Like the first playthrough, you see her stats and see that she turns weaknesses into thing. Oh, physical and all money. And then Abyssal Beckoning ruins your life with its pretty animation. Yeah, well you think, oh, she's weak to everything, so I'm just going to do nothing, and therefore she can't do the end. Yeah. But she did apply that to physical, where she was weak to physical for a turn, which would probably result in half of her life bar disappearing. And then she drained it. Then again, I guess maybe Atlas learned their lesson from the Noah fight, where... Oh, they didn't get it. Since he's just gonna neuter my buffs anyway. Since with the Noah fight, like, after phase 1, Noah just repels physical forever, and you can't do anything about it. And if you didn't bring any magic demons, you literally lose the fight. You can't win. Granted, if you mod SMT3 and make it to where Pierce can go through repel like a normal SMT game, or should I say a modern SMT game, then he's just kind of cooked. There's nothing he can really do about that. Okay, can I not? Okay, that's interesting. So, yeah, Dekaja on is Dekaja, but it also resets the opposing team's diminishing returns for ailments, meaning you can restart elementing them again at full power. I'm guessing, yeah, that's kind of interesting that you can't use this skill if they haven't had any ailments inflicted to them and their stats are untouched. It's interesting, I like that. I cannot tell they got that shit on. I mean, yeah, personally I prefer SMT Konohana because, you know, I can actually tell what I'm looking at. But yeah, Yukiko's was pretty nice, even if it was way too good of a design for probably one of the worst waifus in the game. I'm not taking that one back.
Come!
That did a lot, Jesus. Gotta do it at least once.
Any last words?
I love how it doesn't fuck around with the extra skills on the phone, straight to Matsuri, time to prepare, cause here I come. And for those who are new here, Inception of Chaos was buffed. Now it has the same effect as Primordial Chaos, where it nukes all your, where it removes all your buffs and sets you to -1 on everything. Good thing Luminescent Mirage is a barrier skill. Excuse me, what is this? It's a good skill. That's what it is. It's also awful. Kidding. I don't know how many people got done in by haha random catastrophe. Oh, Tahoe might be kind of smart. Never mind. Era gave her a compliment and then she decided to do a dummy.
Let's go.
Guess we'll waste the electricity then. Hello, hi people! Well, I do want to say I wish the AI would learn its lessons. I don't want to say that because then we'll just have more demi-fiends and satans running around. And we don't need more of those things running around. This dark magic really cool. No. What's up, brother? Hello, unknown. How you doing today? I did give him all the things, right? Okay, yeah. Granted, Demeter wasn't critting that often either, so I guess once the luck difference gets really small, then the crits stop happening. Jesus. Yeah, Inanna hits pretty hard, and that's just a common fact. That's just life. Inanna just hits really hard for no reason. I mean, she hits harder in this game than she does in SMT 4. And in 4, her basic skills were... They should have swapped it. Like, Inanna being able to do crazy numbers like that, in that case, she needs to be linked to the opposite element. Why isn't it still image? Who's going? Oh, it's on your side. So I was about to say, looking at. Why don't I say that? I'm looking at the YouTube stream right now. It's that perfectly fine. Alright, time for light magic. Just don't have anything other than light magic I would care about. Outside of Samurai Code? Let's do Candy. Alright, now something interesting I found out. Chiromu actually got buffed with Sempiternal as well. Yeah, big surprise, another demon gets buffed. Yeah, Chiromu now, his skill that boosts your defense and your cautious cheer, that's it. It now also removes ailments for some reason. So now he has Mepatra, and I think it's called Rally Dance or something in Sempiternal. He now has both of those in one convenient location. Saga 2 difficulties and literally CBT. If you don't know how the boost system works. I would say that's most games, but most games are also not Dark Souls. Wait, what's left? Oh, there's nothing left, okay. Mid-cheer. Actually, well, before we get to Horus, when we're done with this, what time are we at? You got there, we're at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna end this. Spoiler alert, the reason why I can't just Alt F4 and then reload the stream is because for some reason, SMT just does not like, OBS does not like reading SMT the second time it's opened. I have no idea why that's a thing. It's freaking stupid and I hate it. So we have to finish out this fight. I'll show a little bit of Horus. And then we're gonna go to... And then my just go wow. And then we're gonna go to Minato. Excuse me if I do sound like I'm stammering a lot. I did just get off of work and I'm still tired. But I know I was not feeling up to streaming later. Plus I have to do something at 1 o'clock. And I was not just gonna sit around and wait till 1, then sleep, then wake up 2 hours later and be like, nah guys, stream's canceled, we're not doing it today. I did that enough, I don't want to do that all the damn time. Because when I pick a time to stream, that kind of means I want to stream. So home was watching, waiting for you, judging you. Force use? I don't think I have any other real force. It says that for getting one of his force demons. Oh, she's gonna kill me, isn't she? Yep. Wait, it doesn't inflict sleep, it inflicts shroud now? Oh yeah, Abyssal Beckoning got nerfed out of existence then. Okay, I guess I was quite literally worried for nothing then. But this isn't Demod Shroud where it only does a little bit of magic damage. No, it does all your magic. It does a full-on Barion's worth of damage. Well, you were supposed to crit. What the hell is that? 120 MP gone. Good thing I had one save. You know what they give you for completing Xenosaga 1? Swoops suits for depressed middle-aged cyborg get a height and an aegis but blue. That could make one come out its belly. Why is my keyboard messing up now? I was wondering what the hell you were trying to say. Wasn't Shroud Konsu's specialty or my... Not remembering right. No. You're 104% correct. Konsu, when he prepared for Heliopolis Dawn, he goes into a charge state where if you hit him, he counters with, I don't know, we'll call it Ars Magna or something. Which, yeah, that's nuking all of her magic. which inflicts Shroud at, like, it's either guaranteed or like some stupid high chance. And then, oh, she could use Dekunda. And then Demon Expansion gave Shroud to a bunch of characters and made a bunch of the add-on demons. And a bunch of the add-on demons now have the ability to inflict Shroud and boost power from allies that are shrouded. And a bunch of a few demons like Alice Alternate could also inflict Shroud, which is how I learned that enemies do not resist Shroud, and Shroud counts as an ailment, so a demon like Asheth could take advantage of that and possibly just destroy the target before they could ever act, because a target that's immune to all ailments is not immune to this one ailment. Enemies are also not immune to mud, meaning if you play your cards right, you can just make an entire boss fight irrelevant when all of their characters skip a turn. And also, inflicting mud on Lao Mu is literally the most disgusting thing in the game, hands down. She is not gonna recover any of that MP.
Your turn. Go.
Oh, you meant Aegis, not Aegis. Been a very hot minute since I touched Vengeance, so I wasn't sure. Well, your memory has not failed you. I can reassure you of that a little. Anyway, speaking of the devil, lowers attack to minimum. Okay, that I do not recall it doing.
The sunrise beckons. Flames of judgment!
Does he still grant concentrate on Switch? Yes, he does.
My aim is true.
When did you learn to do that? I'm about to say you're not in that low health. No, she is in low health. I got a funny one. Since he grants concentrate on Switch. Also, I tried to rectify for PSP game for 3rd birthday. It's a flop Paradise I was able to locate a few PNG files from the hex data from the gigabyte data. Also, I'm new to hex editor, but it's really interesting to see what those makes stuff over there. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Hexadecimal's not really my forte, so I don't know much about it. And oh boy, did it hurt, my god. So if I'm right, if you skip to Home's final turn, then she has to take a turn to charge, which is awful for her because that gives you 2 turns to bully her. The hex editor, this I couldn't really read that. I'm still studying the package data. Need more to explore. Yeah, I remember when I was super young, like maybe 10, excuse me, 10 or 11. I used to, like, I know it's not the same thing as hexadecimal, but I used to play around with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas a lot when I discovered PC gaming, and I had gotten to know the game's files so well that I was able to quite literally just modify whatever I want and then actually make it function in game. Like, I straight up knew how to make cars register multiple passengers. Like 2-door coupes, now all of a sudden I could just switch the body to a 4-door car and then just map out the seats and let the game know, oh yeah, this could do that. It was honestly kind of impressive for me. Yeah, I think for... Oh, this is the wrong name. I think for Satan, yes, and then I say the other wrong name. I think for Lucifer, I'm just gonna switch Seth out. Not like he could do much, since Lucifer was just physical. And since I don't have Yoko on me, that means I don't have a literal carrier for my team, to put it lightly. You know how to rely on generic strats. To hold watch is actually to give the player a breather after you beat your party to hell. You need to revive heal up to continue the loop. At least normally. That's really cool, like no learning stuff, just messing with the actual files until you understand. Yeah, and thankfully Child Me was smart enough. And yeah, her giving you that breather is a good idea, because if she didn't give you that breather, she could probably just kill you right there. One of the hardest bosses in SMT magically. But yeah, I kept a clean copy of San Andreas on hand just in case I broke the game to the point where it couldn't boot anymore. Which happened several times, obviously. Like, I would just double-click it and it either give me an error, or once it loads into the game just instantly crashes. Kind of like to home after she realized she got beaten by the Blue Eyes White Seth. Alright, Setu. Actually, his usefulness is not expired yet. Now his usefulness has expired. Okay, judging by all those crits, Lucifer's stats are lower than Tahome's. Jesus Christ. Okay, who am I replacing you with? God, Lilith has no MP left. Jesus.
Your turn! Go!
Like, imagine how frustrating it would be for her to use Abyssal Beckoning after her nuke trading all of your MP freely. It's called get gut. Nah, I'm kidding. That would just be plain awful. So yeah, that's a Soma, because she just has nothing. Glorious cool Uncle Lucifer.
Twice. Observe.
The fact he has freaking safe. Oh no, he has safeguard plus magic crit. So yeah, all of his magic attacks can just randomly crit, and I'm kind of terrified to fight this guy on I almost said New Game Plus on Minato only, because I know I'm not going to have ready access to resistances. And I could also be lying to myself, but I should check the shop once I'm done. Since apparently Grimoires only cost 50 Maka. Not 50,000, 50 in Sempiternal. Which means I have no excuses. I get everybody to level 99 once I beat Tsukuyomi.
Freedom from God. God's defeat. Truth.
Bro, Persona 4 Revival costs P4R. 45... I'm not sure what the Indian currency is, but good lord, that is a lot. It's only 70 USD out here, but even then I can see that that's pretty pricey too. Oh, I'm not destroying this. Wait, yes I am.
Really?
Okay, maybe not. This thing's gonna kill me, isn't it? And no, it is not. I don't care about his extra turn. Now I do care about his extra turn.
Twice. From God's thunder.
P4R costs 4.5k in India. Add to all the day one DLC, which is just P1 through 5 for this few SMT stuff. And game-breaking personas, as I saw, it's gonna cost 5.2k rupees. What even is Sega thinking? They're thinking, oh shit, we didn't make enough money on Sega Racing Cross Worlds. I'm not calling it Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. There's too much not Sonic stuff. But it's still a fun game. Anyway, yeah, no, they gotta recuperate their losses from that, so they're making everybody else pay for it. And then as for P4R, for one, red flag number one. People are complaining that it doesn't have transitioning photos like in Persona 2 and 3, which 3 original and FES, which, yeah, that is a red flag. 2, Chie's default smile is now gone, which is a second red flag. 3, the DLC, which we could put that as a red flag for any game. 4, people came up with a really good name for P4R. They're calling it Rewind, which makes sense. Reload, because they use guns in P3. And and Rewind, because they use TVs in P4. That's funny, I like it. And of course they didn't go with it. I'm just saying, I'm probably going to stream the game for only one reason. That's why I'm playing this in the first place.
The tide.
Oh boy. Like, if it weren't for that game, I wouldn't be playing this. I am not speaking hyperbole. I had no interest in Persona or Megaton until one of my friends convinced me to buy Persona 4 Golden on PC.
Be gone!
I should have deconstructed him. What the hell was I thinking? Have you played other Atlas stuff like the SR? If Unicorn is an Atlas game, I've never... Are you fucking kidding me? She just fucking healed twice. Okay, you funny piece of garbage. I'm probably gonna die to these. I don't think I've... Yeah, no, I'm better off debuffing them. And then I'm probably gonna have to use that Magotsui so I can dodge, in case he targets me. If he doesn't target me, who cares? Oh, Unicorn Overlord. Wait, that's an Atlas game? Anyway, I have played other Atlas games, like specifically Majin Tensei, which that game taught me a lot about strategy RPGs, more so how not to do maps. Fuck those desert maps. Haha! I knew he was gonna do that!
One must consider.
He just went directly for the kill. Well, gonna play P4, PS2 when Revival comes up because my PC can't handle Golden either. Oh no. But yeah, actually, give me a second. If you're curious, Cross Plus, about my Majin Tensei playthrough, like, I have the whole thing. I have the whole VODs archived. Just give me a second. Let me find it really quick. Search Majin Tensei. Okay, there we go. Copy playlist. Okay. Wait a minute. Is it? It's not showing. It's only showing me the videos. Are you serious? Well, I know I finished it after SMT, before SMT4. I know you're here somewhere. You can't hide from me. There it is. Get shareable link and paste it right there. And that is the playlist for my Majin Tensei playthrough. I will warn you this, the final episode is 3 hours long because I got the bad ending and the normal ending. But I didn't go and get the best ending since I kind of messed up at one point. There's also two maps that I did not do. One that gets you the Angel Uriel called Dragonland or something, and then a hidden one that would give you Ulcera Lord. I didn't do either one of those. The second one because I thought I could go. The first one because I thought I could go back. The second one because I didn't know it existed. But other than that, I did all the story maps, and while I did grind a little bit, most of my grinding was kept off camera. So, outside of breaks, I pretty much did. Yeah, I just did the whole story. Oh, but the heroine, absolute GOAT, probably the best heroine in SMT. And I say that acknowledging Yoko's existence. Wait, I got into this channel because of Majin Tensei stream. While time goes by. Yeah, but Majin Tensei 2, what in the hell? I haven't played Majin Tensei 2 yet. I checked the English ROM and I made sure that it worked, which thankfully it does. And then, the only thing I know about Majin Tensei 2 is that it actually has alignments, like Law Chaos Studio, instead of just good, bad, and best endings. I do know a little bit about it, but story-wise, I don't know anything about Majin Tensei 2. And I still need to find somewhere to play it, because I do want to finish FE4. And depending on what I think at the end of FE4, I might replace that with Gracious 776, aka FE5. And then, as for the Mario Cola Kingdom, I wanted to do a couple other Mario games after that. I think I just might drop those. And then with Minato only, I'm still probably going to keep playing it after I get done with the Canada Creation. I'm going to try the True Neutral route. Screw that. Or, no, maybe I should just ditch the True Neutral route. Why? Because I can buy all the grimoires I want when I defeat whoever is on the platform, and as long as I fight Lucifer, I'll get the opportunity to buy them. Or as long as I have to fight Lucifer, so I can just go for one of the other endings. Because I know Shiva's going to be a pain in the rear, and I don't want another girls only. Okay, so yeah, he's just gonna permanently summon two of these things. My personal favorites.
One must thunder perish. To light perish.
Yeah, this fight is gonna be awful. Yeah, there is SMT2 PS1 translation ongoing. Yeah, my issue with SMT2 is that I've already played it off camera, like before I ever started streaming. That's why I haven't touched it yet. Like, I have a full playthrough of SMT1. Varying quality, but I'd say it got better by the end. And SMT2, like, that was my favorite SMT game for a while until I played 5 Vengeance. Finally, that took an eternity, Jesus! I just realized that this is not going to be any easier. Going true neutral. Wait, you hate demons? You demon hater? Nah, we're not going true neutral yet. Oh, I forgot you're weak to that. Just... Nah, I was looking good on health. Not like Lucifer's been doing any real damage. Mother Earth could be useful. Well, it took longer. Yeah, SMT1 was a good time. I know I kinda just gave up on the neutral route because I got really bored of grinding. Because good god, I forgot how grind heavy that game is. And while I really do want to see what the neutral ending is, I also really don't want to grind through the whole damn thing again.
Is that all?
Okay, max attack. Oh, well, might be a bit late, but how we're doing? Doing okay, Walter, and how are you doing? You did kind of miss the set stuff, but you've missed nothing of Minato only, because we have not started that yet. So I love Lucy's second phase music so much. You know, that's a really popular opinion. So I agree with you. It's just really good. It just sounds so epic. And because of the randomizer, I learned that the second phase music, like, it actually is just a whole separate track. But even in the official soundtrack, they're melded together. So that was a cool discovery. That, and also, yeah, I had to fight a level 99 Lucifer at like level 30. Was it fun? No, it wasn't. To put it lightly, no it wasn't. To put it heavily, I hated it. No, he's not. I'm just gonna waste my turn. Jurassic 2-1 is so good to the point my little brother was able to go law route somehow with cheats, but it's impressive that he completed the story because he's still a kid. That is impressive. Also, I nearly panicked when I saw that I got critted, but thankfully it was just the MC and nobody... What's the term I'm looking for? No accessory, there we go. Can you please stop being Mirage for once in your life? And he played the PS1 version. Well, the PS1... Wow, okay. Can now see gets kicked out of the party. The PS1 version is the version I played. Not just because it has the better music and was recently released, but also because the Super Famicom version, if you're playing the English patch, there's a bug with the game where regardless of what route you choose, when you go to get baptized, Aniel will show up and call you unclean, and then he'll try to kill you. Now, I got the law route in my playthrough for SMT1 on the PS1, and I was able to go through the baptism. The reason why Aniel attacks you is supposed to be because your alignment shifted from law to chaos or neutral before you got baptized. Which, yeah, that makes sense. Of course he would attack you. You're no longer aligned with him. But for some reason, the English translation screws that up, and yeah, he just says, nope, nope, I'm killing you. Oh my, two DS XLs, okay. Now we're doing some, oh my god. Some data transferring. Hopefully it's going normal. If I lose some of my ACNL data, I might be able to accept it. Yeah, I only ever had 2 DS's. No, I had like 4 regular DS's. Because 2 broke, and then I bought one. I got one for Christmas, and then my parents bought me another one. Just so I could do multiplayer shenanigans on it with them. And then for my 3DS's, I lost one because it drowned in the washing machine, thanks to my ex-girlfriend. But for some reason, the SD card functioned and the game functioned, but the system itself didn't power on ever again. But according to the charging cable, it could still charge. Like, all the lights and everything worked. It just, the power button was just completely disabled. It couldn't, like, start the system anymore. Then the second 3DS, which is a 3DS XL, my mom's old boss, her kid was being an ungrateful brat, so she just went up to my mom and was like, hey, does your son play games? Does he want a 3DS? And then that's how I got a 3DS and a copy of Pokemon X, which I had to delete his save data on it because, my god, his team was awful. Oh no. Okay. Why? Yeah, this fight's gonna be real fun. Wow. Well, now no, my 2DS. Can't wait to play SMT Pro on a bigger screen again. I mean, couldn't have been that bad. When did she get oh my god. Couldn't have been that bad. Dude had a Bulbasaur. Like, he had a Bulbasaur, and after I got back to the point of the game, like, Bulbasaur, there's nothing wrong with Bulbasaur, I personally love him, he's my favorite Gen 1 starter. Unpopular opinion, but when you throw enough rocks at Charizard, you realize, you know what, maybe Venusaur's not that bad. And yes, I have a thing against Charizard, because everyone thinks he's the greatest, when he's only just a cool-looking dragon. Who's not dragon-type, unless he Mega Evolves. And even then, it's only one of them. Rant aside, yeah, no, he had that 2 Lucarios, Vivillon, I think it is, the butterfly in Gen 6. And then his starter was Delphox. So basically, he didn't have a Mega Evolution. And he was on the 4th gym. Which, I forgot what gym that was. It's been forever since I played Gen 6. Mostly because I didn't like it. Like, originally I skipped Gen 6 and went straight to Gen 7 from Gen 5. I'll take that. I'll take that. At least all the crits went to the one creature who couldn't return to stock. But yeah, like, Gen 7 was like a slap in the face to me, but not in a bad way, because the last game I played was Pokemon White. I didn't even play White 2, because I fell out of Pokemon for a few years. And I'm just like, oh my god, this game is awesome! I know that's also an unpopular opinion, saying anything good about Gen 7, which is dumb considering Gen 8 and 9 existed. At least at Gen 7, you could actually take a Pokemon for Pokemon Green and use it in Pokemon Ultra Moon. Well, what do I know? Maybe I just prefer to catch them all by Pokemon. Anyway, I love Gen 7. I got Moon version, because my friend got Sun version. And then I took his copy of Ultra Sun, because he bought it twice, and I ripped the ROM image from it, and then modded it with something called Supernova Sun, which is a hard mode hack of Gen 7, and oh my god, that mod was so much fun. I mean, yeah, I did have to cheat with the Pokemon editor, just so I could keep my team up to snuff without having to grind and give myself access to Megastones. Not to cheat, but because every gym after Olivia, no, not every gym, every trainer after Olivia, aka Third Island onward, uses Mega Evolutions. And there's one fight on the 4th island where it's a double battle with 2 trainers, and both of them Mega Evolve. And to make matters slightly more funny, when you fight Lusamine, her first Pokemon is a shiny Mega Gardevoir, aka Magic Tank Incarnate. And I was not dealing with that. Then again, the Lusamine fight was actually super close, because we were both going neck for neck taking each other's Pokemon out. Why, oh my god, hey Jaffinator, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh god, I missed a lot. Seriously, why Seth White? Mods, that's why. A mod that turns into the Blue Eyes White Dragon. You guilty. Why is Cleo a bit tan? I'm not complaining. It's there's a mod for Cleopatra that came out I think a couple months ago, where basically the whole point of it was because Cleopatra's beta design for SMT4 Apocalypse got found and leaked online, which basically it's Cleopatra, darker skin, brown hair, and less makeup, and it looks basically the same as what we got in SMT4A, but again, like I just said, I don't know why you didn't go with the dark skin version. It looks, in my opinion, it actually looks a lot better. I mean, especially the gold emblems, the gold markings on her leg. Like, the bright gold stands out a lot better on her dark skin than it does on the pale skin. I don't know, probably just me. Everyone has preferences. Atlas things being leaked on any ongoing key mods. I mean, hey, there was one for Lugaroo, but that one got privated before I could download it for the purpose of memes. No, like, yeah, really, there was a thick Lugaroo mod. And I'll say it so everyone can feel disappointed by the mod author. He was thick in all the right places. Lord, Leo. Hey, I hate you. Atlas things being leaked online. They leaked more about Persona 4. Oh my goodness, I'll have to check that out after the stream and my business later. Okay, that was not a phase shift. Yeah, I know I missed some chests. Let me go back for a second. Okay, yeah, I did about Pokemon. If I remember correctly, if you remember correctly, oh, but good choice though. Charizard is cool, but could someone else get some attention? Like Torterra's really cool too. I will vouch for that. I did actually use Torterra way more than I used, what was his name? Piplup in Platinum. Like that, I'll openly admit. Gen 6 has a soft spot for me. They're easy, yes, but the selection of Pokemon is great. The fashion, Auras, Dexnav. I miss Dexnav. Yeah, I never actually played Auras. I got a copy of it, but when I checked the copy, the game was hacked and had a bunch of Pokemon with max EVs, max IVs, all shiny with competitive movesets. So I just moved them all to the Pokebank, then moved them all to either my friend's game or Gen 7. And I haven't touched Oras since. Considering I haven't even played Emerald yet, that's probably should be somewhere on my list. And Set's usefulness just ran out. I'm so scared of a Gen 5 video. Please don't touch that game, freak. It's perfect. Just make it for you. That's it. I agree with that. Especially since Gen 5 is the worst selling Pokemon games ever. Selling less than 1 million copies each. I think they capped at like 600,000 or 700,000. Which, I mean, that's still impressive. And Gen 7 was a soft reboot for the entire series. If I remember correctly, Gen 7 does not feature any Pokemon from the National Dex until the post-game. Gen 7. I meant Gen 5. Sorry. And I didn't mind that. That was pretty nice to me, because my first game was Gen 4, so I didn't understand the legacy of Pikachu, or Charizard, or what's another legacy? Or Rattata, or Pidgey. I didn't understand none of that. All I knew was that, oh cool, there's more Pokemon. And probably, I'm pretty sure Game Freak was thinking that everybody else would be like me in that regard. Just, because that's like, they added like, what, over 120 brand new Pokemon, including legendaries? That's impressive. They haven't done anything like that recently, actually. I mean, brand spanking new Pokemon. No Hisuian forms, no Hisuian forms, no Alolan forms, no Galarian forms, no whatever the new region's called forms, no Megas, just flat out brand new Pokemon. The entire Dex. Is this footage for Kadishtu? Actually, no, Jeff. This is footage for Seth and... well, it's supposed to be Seth and Horus, but sadly, I ran out of... sadly, I would have been overscheduled, and I can't do Horus. I'll probably have to do him off screen. Will you stop that? He's not gonna stop this. I hate you.
From God's defeat, truth.
Oh. First of all time, about to pee a mod. Speaking of things getting leaked, remember Mega Leak from Pokemon? My Go Typhlosion got slacked as a oh my god, yeah. That was... why did they make him Hypno for no reason?
May death take you.
Honestly, I could probably use some of this footage for prediction now that I think about it. Typhlosion is cool, I want to hug one. Thing is, I actually used Typhlosion in... what was it? In Gen 2 when I played Pokemon Crystal Clear. Like, Typhlosion was and is hella good. Especially since in Gen 2 he can learn Thunder Punch, which is a special skill in that game. Which means he can effectively just murder water types who think they got a free kill. Unless that water type is named Starmie, then he's got a problem. And if for some reason Typhlosion can also learn High Jump Kick and Earthquake. Like, Earthquake I kinda can understand, High Jump Kick I do not get at all. Black and White 2 on my face, Vanilla Black and White's amazing too, but I have to feel like Unova to 101% for a new player. Personally, the only thing in my opinion that Black and White 2 does, actually no, that Black and White 1 does better than 2 is that Black and White 1 has the regular Team Plasma theme. I've only played 2, like, just to the end, so you can tell me if I'm wrong on that. But the original Team Plasma theme, peak. The 1 and 2, absolute garbage. Which is coming from a game duology, that has arguably some of the best music in Pokemon. Granted, it has the advantage of being released at the tail end of the Nintendo DS life, so they didn't have a choice but to make it 3D. Pre-Alpha Beta Gen 5, Dev tried to make full 3D. They even modeled killed on boss animation. And then they realized that they couldn't do it, because the DS couldn't handle it.
From God's defeat,
Doing it again. I love the limited 3D in the games. It's still shiny. At least he did Dekaja. He seems like the Dekaja before Morningstar. Yeah, which honestly, that is pretty smart, him doing that, because that leaves you in a really bad spot. You've got no power, and he's about to quite literally nuke you off the planet. What's on there? 10:30, Jesus. Okay, yeah, we're switching it up after this. That's the weakest almighty cast ever. Gen 2 Typhlosion looks so cool. Gen 4 only has fight. Yeah, it's whiffed at like level 60 or so. Typhlosion carried my heart gold run. Okay, first save. And then load. This one. Why is it on safety? Simple. Grinding. Enough said. Okay, and everybody... Okay, yeah, everybody's at max stats. But yes, so when I said I grinded because I didn't want to deal with Grimoires later on, just in case, I meant it. So last time... Yeah, this is now the Minato only part for anyone who's curious. So last time on Minato only, we struggled against La Mu because it turns out La Mu actually has good skills and is kind of scary to fight. Especially when you're one level below him. But after overcoming that actual challenge, I need to put the difficulty back to normal. And now we go to Chiyoda, my least favorite place in the game. But it also kind of has the best cutscenes in the original game. Like, don't get me wrong, Vengeance has a lot of really good cutscenes, but at worst, they're basically like the ones in Chiyoda on average. My goat, what's up, P4? How are you doing? Just ate mashed potatoes and good old meat. Ooh, man, what kind of meat? What kind of meat? Was it lamb? Was it meatloaf? Was it Salisbury? Come on, you gotta tell us the goods. Also, yeah, potatoes and meat. That's just always a good combination. And I gotta record this cutscene. This cutscene is peak. It's also, if you guys are seeing it choppy on your end, yeah, don't worry. It's choppy on my end too, and I have no idea why.
Master Abdiel forbade you all from joining this operation. If you truly wish to reach the castle, you can enter from a place called Tokyo Station. But know this, if you value your lives, you should turn back. The demons of this land are too great a threat for you.
Yeah, I have no idea why it was so choppy.
What
And I want to know how many people ran into a Lamia, got cooked, and then realized they didn't activate this ley line font. Sure, I had mixed feelings on T-Plasma outfit change. Black and White 2 was a bit bland, like, yeah, revealed their true colors. But I want my Templar outfit, though. I'm currently getting eggs on my new Black 2 playthrough. I want to use Golett. Was that the bat thing? My knowledge of Pokemon has been rusty since I haven't played it in a hot minute. I think it was beef guts. That is tasty if that was the case. But I got demons that want to talk to me. And then I'm gonna have to get my team right. Oh, everybody wants to talk. Okay, look, we can take that. Agility, alright. Oh, he's gonna learn something. Brother. That's a great skill, but why? Never mind, he has charge. He's gonna learn something. I am not sure what to think about that. But I'm playing on normal, so I'll actually have a much lower chance of missing. It'll actually be 50% accuracy instead of like 25 or something stupid like that. Heat wave! Dude, we are far beyond heat waves! Finally, an actual upgrade. Oh, it is so cute. Cute. Golurk is so cool. I love it. Yeah, Golurk. Golurk is pretty interesting after I did get to know what he's capable of.
I shall continue to provide support.
I never really used Golurk in any of my regular playthroughs. Okay, what am I boosting? Actually, my agility's looking pretty garbage. For some reason, I always have a headcanon for Golurk to be like an Iron Golem from Minecraft. Gift of traders with flowers. I mean, hey, that's a pretty decent fantasy if I have to say it, so. Two fire gems, say less. Okay, that's a better skill. Restore is good and all, but then I'll just bank it on crit slash to actually land. Wonder why you voice act some Demon Hunt conversations. But it's they don't do that. You're in that one. Oh, damn. My goat lurk. If for some reason, no, I already read that. Yeah, Golurk, really uncommon in the games. Earliest is in Kalos for the second gym at least. Only you voice act demon conversations. When I get better at voice acting, which I don't know when that'll be, honestly. Like, if there was a full online script of all the Demon Hunt conversations, I would probably read them. Which, speaking of reading, I still gotta read all the stuff for SMT4. For that one, I'm gonna need a bit and a lot of water and a whole week of not talking to people. I'm stronger than Lamia? Oh yeah, I'm in the 40s, Jesus. She should be weak to ice if I'm correct. Yep. Okay, I wasn't expecting the random crit. A narcissist is weak to fire. Is that new? I did not know you could grab Idun's essence from a chest. Her skills are pretty whatever, but her resistances are also bad for this area. Anyway, you're weak to fire, so... Oh, god damn it.
Behold!
Of course. Well, now I have every reason in the book to worry. At least Damon understood the mission. Oh, this was gonna be fun. Scratch that. At least Damon and Anvaraki understood the mission. Okay, that hurts. He did not understand the mission. When the dev made a miracle water heal ailments, automatically goated individual. Got it. Narcissist is not one to be messed with, and I should probably be careful next time. I missed the SEMPITERNAL voices. I don't hate 5, but 4 is so low. At least Alice is always an icon. Also, forgot to say I was able to find music I was trying to find. It's a high-quality version of it. The music I heard as a kid. It's from Cartoon Network Teen Titans, where the Titans pursue the British guy this music plays. That's crazy, but I have no idea what you're talking about because I never really watched Teen Titans. Marvel stuff wasn't and still isn't really my thing. Lamia's stats are so bad it's not even funny. Literally a worsened Leonin. I know I say this a lot, but my god, she only has agility going and maybe luck, but nothing on strength, magic, and vitality. Add on Ketone that at max level, without any investment, Leonin gets maximum MP. Just like Pixie and Mermaid. Japanese music. K2G Go from Puffy Ayumi. I found the music on YT at first, but it got removed. Oh, damn. Lami's a diva, but I do forget her a lot. Also, who remembers Gorgon? Gorgon is actually kind of funny to me, because in SMT1, in her artwork, Gorgon is clearly wearing a crop top, and in game, she's just a red Lamia. Like, if you look at Gorgon's artwork and Lamia's artwork, you have to be blind to not tell the difference. But in game, one's red, the other one is not red. I'll go... Isn't that one the Raja Naga? I think that absence is the Raja Naga, if I remember correctly. Whoops, wrong button. Let's see. God dang it, it's 11 o'clock. Gorgon. Heard of it in Devil Survivor, and maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, she's better in Godborn, but in regular play, her MP doesn't really matter if she can't do much in the first place. Yeah, I kind of learned that the hard way with the girls only run. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to go to the Cirque cutscene, and then I'll come back here and go grind my head on the absence. The absence should be... Actually, who am I kidding? It's going to be that difficult. He's probably got Zeodyne on him. Maybe Storm Draco Strike. And what else would he have? Oh well, he wouldn't have this loser, so that's also a
another from the Japan branch.
Oh.
It was my understanding that you were commanded to stand by. What are
I'll
you
be right
doing
back.
here?
For a second.
So,
Please tell me that's the only thing I have to pick.
presence here. Considering the circumstances, you shall participate in our operation, but you will follow all orders as issued. I will not permit refusal or objection. Now, to the mission. The forces of Bethel are in the midst of a siege against the demons of Chaos's headquarters. Your orders are to assist the other division leaders in hunting the Demon King. While in his territory, you will show caution above all else. You. Ichiro Dazai, correct?
Yes, ma'am?
You are considerably less provisioned than he. I shall lend you my aid.
Whoa!
They have been ordered to obey you. You will command these angels in the name of order.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Also, you. Once this holy operation is at last concluded, I will have words for you.
Skip.
Huh. When I first...
Gorgon was a persona in P4, but she was kind of ugly, never used her. And other P4 personas while talking. I miss Yatsufusa and Alron. Wait a minute. No. Alron got her SMT4 design in Devil Summoner, if I'm correct. Which is good, because her original design, she was literally just naked woman with rose thorns covering her. Which, probably another one of Konako's least interesting designs. Now, I gotta say, Devil Summoner, while I'm mixed on some of the demons in Devil Summoner, I can't say that a lot of them are genuine improvements. Some of which I wish were permanent. Like, I mean, Preda, for example, his Devil Summoner appearance I actually like way more than his original. Mostly because, where do I go? He has a lot more personality to him. Like, he looks a lot more creepy, he's got the dingleberry thing going on, y'all know what I'm talking about. And his Soul Hackers recolor, I will admit, actually looks kind of terrifying. Actually, no, I should take the other one. That'll be quicker. And then, what's another Devil Summoner redesign that I like? Oh, Cuckoo-Lane. I wish Cuckoo-Lane was... like, his SMT2 design is fine. Oh wait, I said his SMT2 design. I meant to say his SMT1, his SMT PSX redesign. The one that was used in Nocturne. Like, it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's absolutely great, but... this Devil Summoner design, the dude's just freaking ore farming. Which, I mean, it makes sense, because Skahak was introduced in Devil Summoner, and the colors that became her permanent design were her Devil Summoner colors. The Soul Hackers put her in red, which is what SMT4 uses, but all the games use her, the other games use her SMT Devil Summoner design. Titania, at first I hated her Devil Summoner design, but her Soul Hackers design, like, my main problem was there was too much pink, and it was too bright. Now, I don't mind pink. Pink can work, but when it's too bright and standoutish like that, it's just too much for me. Oberon, I'm kind of mixed on. On one hand, I do like his old man look in Devil Summoner, but on the other hand, I like his young boy look in SMT1, because that's where it came from, even though I didn't first see it until SMT2. Because, like, one is mythologically accurate, and the other one is badass. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but something that I noticed about the Chioda demons, the Legion of Chaos, I should say, they're an SMT1 reference. Because in SMT1, when you fight the Chaos demons, the enemies that you fight specifically are Cert, Astaroth, Arioch, and then Ulcera Lord. And in this game, you fight Cert, Astaroth's true form Ishtar, and Arioch. And then as a side quest, you can fight Ulcera Lord. Just a coincidence. Well, or maybe not, because SMT does make some intentional references. Do I not have any... I know I have two resist-elect demons. And that's it. Okay, then I guess I'm going to be handling all the force magic. I mean, actually, Pixie isn't weak to elect, so I could probably use... Probably will use her. I think I'll run this on... I think if I run this on, I love both. I think I missed a bunch. Okay, no, I didn't. Not even sorry, but whatever see Abdul, my brain starts to fall in heaven. I mean, can you blame yourself? That's a good song. Thinking of Alron's design, I love both. The original was simple and pretty. Artwork, at least, model was okay. And the newer one slays. It needs to be pink like Super Saiyan Rose pink, cause that shit goes hard, hell yeah. Is that the ultimate magician? You pay attention to the cutscene, you can actually see the Orthrus blocking the fire damage. Actually need attention to detail. The Orthrus, the only one who could have survived. Okay, let me boost Pixie and Obarion up a bit. Okay, dude, what? Why did he just learn that? Why do you... Okay, then I guess we're playing this fucking game today. Wait a minute, I got one of... Yeah, I guess we're playing this game today. Hey, what? Exactly. Look at Goku Black when he's going to Super Saiyan Rose and tell me that shit does not tie the entire design together. Oh no, it goes perfectly well. Like I know in... I already saved. I know in the manga, Goku Black goes Super Saiyan 1 before he goes Rose. And yeah, the Rose just fits him so good. Like it... Bro says, what do you think of this color? Is it not beautiful? Nobody said it wasn't beautiful.
You ready?
Alright, here we go. Also, yeah, he has a lot of health, my goodness. Thank you, Shin Megami Tensei 4 for exercising. Okay, that hurt. the fight literally just started. I don't think I have any elect dampers on me. We're about to find out. Yeah, no, okay, this is gonna end poorly. Wait, don't I? Okay, yeah, I still resist elect. I resist elect keyword. Don't ask, just accept. That actually worked.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, bosses still hit hard, Jesus. Oh, and that means Yakumo's gonna melt me if I'm not at like level 50 or something. Oh, at least I got a couple skills I desperately need. Pixie being ultimate support for real. Thank you, Shin Megami Tensei. Vengeance. It's so good. Because despite however much he might hate Saiyans and mortals as a whole, isn't it beautiful is him having a Saiyan pride moment. Yes, on that subject, since I've been playing the Tenkaichi 4 mod quite a bit, something I noticed, because this dialogue was ripped directly from Sparking Zero. Like when Zamasu and Goku Black fight, Zamasu specifically mentions how that body is essentially corrupting his soul. It's making him impure. Which, honestly, yeah, and you can see that through, like, the entire Goku Black art. I have 80 glory. Can I buy any of these? Garrison, who cares? No, I can't, because I need 250 total. Okay, that's something I'll be doing off screen then.
Return when you have gathered more demons.
And the WOSP, no glory to it. I just love horror, but there is no other name for it. Like Nocturne or Vengeance. Like 4 has some mixed signals, but I still love the game. Like, Honestly, if I really had to pick, I'd say I prefer 4 over 4 Apocalypse. But that's solely in terms of story. Give 4 Apocalypse gameplay to 4. And even then, 4 Apocalypse gameplay isn't even perfect. Because for some reason, in SMT4 made it to where Tarakaja buffed magic and strength attacks. But for some reason, one, I gotta go back and grab whatchamacallit, and 2, they brought Makakaja back in SMT Apocalypse for some reason. Like, why did they do that? 4 fixed the problem, then Apocalypse broke it again. I don't know, that's like the dumbest decision I've ever seen gameplay-wise for the game. I shouldn't be able to... So for the record, I'm not going to disable any of these. I'm obviously not going to get that far today, but I'm not going to disable any of those. Challenge runs usually kind of just have Ishtar at minimum settings. And I know Deus did it because his other option was quite literally to die. Oh, I did grab it. But, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to fight 8 press turn Ishtar, which means I'm going to probably use the Algami essence on her. Since Algami nulls Elect and resists light, which is half of her moveset gone right there. I think Succubi are only weak to light, so I don't think there's much I can get out switching my team. What if God dang, I forgot what Valkyrie are weak to. They null light, that's what they're weak to. Okay, that did a bit, and he resisted that. Oh, no, wait to force. You're not gonna kill me, are you? Give me money. Now leave me alone. You men are all the same. You surrendered? What are you talking about? God, I hate Makakaja. 4A had Makakaja? Yeah, 4A had Makakaja. SMT4 base fixed the problem by just making Tarakaja the be-all buff. And then 4A broke it. But yeah, it had Makakaja. God, I hate Makakaja. I don't remember that. Well, I had to learn that the hard way, because I literally never played SMT4A before. Is it a true SMT game? That's some good old bullshit. No. Yasuo! I'll never forgive Ishtar for forcing me to fuse away my Lucaru and giving me nothing special in return. Ishtar needs a special spell or something. Just... Oh god. Oh wait, y'all are weak to light too! Okay, we can work something out. Anybody that says the Donum skills are bad, that's because you're using them as regular charge skills. JK, but the Donum skills get too much shit in this game. I know this isn't an actual accurate example of that because, you know, it's modded, so obviously they have some higher power. But the Donum skills are pretty good if you just use them on a dedicated support bot. You let the support bot do the support, and then the attackers can just attack without having to waste a turn charging. I mean, the other option, of course, is that you waste a turn getting hit. Oh god, my back was turned. I'm dead. I have it. Just take it. Of course, you give them a penny and they ask for a nickel. And 13,000 Maka later, I don't get killed. Okay, I can't really go much further beyond this point, because there's a Yakuma waiting to shred me to pieces. But yeah, Ishtar actually did get buffed in Sempiternal. For one,
Listen well.
her Dreadful Gleam now does Zeodyne damage instead of its original Zeobarion damage. And yeah, now the player has access to it.
Pardon me.
They also buffed her Capricious Goddess to where she deals double damage on the 8th turn and beyond. Which is insane. Like double's a pretty big modifier. Like if she deals 1,000 damage in a single hit, it just adds a 2x to the damage number. Meaning she can quite literally one-shot anything out of existence now. As the player, you have to set it up correctly so that it lands on Ishtar for the 8th and final turn, assuming that's your final turn. But otherwise, yeah, she kind of has a nothing ability, but at least she has a skill to go with it now. Okay, what was that other abscess? Also, seeing Hua Po, I always had a weak spot for her. I think she's cute. Then one SMT bullshit moment. Man up, 2 of her getting the advantage of killing us with 4 Augis. Yeah, that's why I don't like Hua Po. Because at SMT3, it happened when I streamed the first part of my modded SMT3 playthrough, but it also happened when I first tried hard mode on SMT3, which is immediately what turned me off of it, and the game as a whole. But I got jumped by 3 Hua Po. They all used Rakukaja plus 3, and then they spammed Agi until I died. And I did die because I didn't know the escape rate was 0. I see it spawning things. The things aren't coming to me. I have a smoke bulb, right? Okay, yeah, I do, so I can't escape. I just want to see what I'm fighting. Am I weak to dark? No, I'm not. But I apparently have no accuracy. Oh, Moragis, that's even worse. They're just gonna oh, fuck off. So they're just gonna spam Mudo until we all die.
Watch this.
Well, I saved. Oh, they've got the real good stuff. Yeah, they got the real good stuff. Okay. That ain't even worth it. Don't even try it. Well, that could have ended a lot worse. But thankfully they slipped up that one time and forgot to keep spamming Makara card. It's that one move that gets victory cry for a short period of the year. And then, was there another one I could do by Yeah, it's all the way back there. Hello. Okay, I thought it was much later. Clean this up, then I'll probably spend some grimoires. Or go hunting for... Actually, no, that'll take too long. But grimoires I might have to spend, just so I can deal with Yakumo. He does dark and physical, and that's all I need to worry about. And Elec. Wait, then buy an Elec dampener, smart one.
No.
Unless I can't. Yeah, I still can't. Mothman might come in handy. Or Algami. I don't think anybody here knows Ludo on. Oh, nope, there we go. Loa.
Say thanks. Need any? Need.
Oh, to find out, I need resist physical. Actually, can I buy that stock upgrade? If I can buy that stock upgrade, I could just fuse a Nozuchi.
Welcome.
Or maybe I'll wait till the full moon ends, just in case it gives me a fusion accident. Okay, yeah, I can. Barely.
You wish to learn.
If I do reverse fusion, I can just get Nozuchi. Or can I just not fuse him? Oh, I don't think I can fuse him. Okay, then I guess we're doing this the hard way.
Return.
Because Nozuchi's the only demon I could get that resists physical. If I can just double check. Yeah, he's weak to the leg, so I gotta keep that in mind too. Okay, I'm not a fan of this entourage. Get some of these guys out of here. Even as a guard up, what would they do? Alright, this is killing my back. I think I better listen to you. What's there to gain from talking to an old fart like me? I get to learn a demon ability. It passes the time. I get to learn. Learning from your eldest. I like the sound of that, but I gotta ask, what's your reason? Survival benefits. I don't have a reason. Goodbye. Sounds like you got a rough life, eh? Not exactly the best for learning. How about you get me on your side? Maybe give yourself a little leeway, I think you've had enough. God damn it. I should have just given him what I want. I had him. Oh god, I just realized I never fought one of these guys before. Why is that? I have human friends. Well, gone human friends, but if you ask me, they're nothing but a disgrace, don't you agree? They've lost all respect for the world. They don't care about nature or anyone besides themselves. Just like you, they don't notice a damn thing, and they're all shouting around like they own the place. Future looks bleak, I tell you. Good God. Next time someone asks for something, just give it to them. Especially if it doesn't hurt you. I miss end talks from... Like, yeah, once I discovered that end talks actually worked to some extent, I'm like, why wasn't I doing this earlier? Like when the demon's like, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that, and then you're like, end talks, and then it's just, yeah, you're right, I think I've had enough. I'll join you. It's what made mid-game demon negotiation much less of a headache, I should say. Where you live again? Somewhere in I would say something, but no, he's right. I didn't know he was living the good life outside. I'm gonna go check it out. Oh, fucking course. Good God, I get it right once, and then it just goes downhill from there. And those things don't respawn until the new moon. If only I could just fuse one. Wait, where's that only one? It's right there. And I did not start the the Huanglong quest. West Team's negotiation with want to have Trumpeter hit me with the damn trumpet. Like, that I could agree with, but once you actually have enough demons to start fusing stuff, it's all good from there. And I will say, I did get lucky with SMT4 in terms of demon fusion. Because when I was fusing off screen, I had a fusion accident and it turned into a slime. And the slime had all of the best skills of the two demons I was trying to fuse. So I literally just used him to climb up the ladder. Sometimes getting a slime as a fusion accident is actually a good thing. Especially if the slime is level 1. I'll tell you the truth, I dropped something. I can help you. Why don't you help with Okies you never met before? I want you to join me. Help me, I help you. It's the kind of trouble, what is it? I don't have enough companions, I don't have enough resources. I'm not in trouble. Looking for companions, huh? Since we're both looking for something, guess we ought to help each other out. Ask for something else, please. God, don't remind me. Forest, you wanna go? Okay, no, I already got that. If the first time doesn't succeed, try again. I was hoping I was on my Tama. Oh, pal with you. Jet's a good guy, you took care of him. If only I had an open slot for an extra lifestone chain. Also, speaking of lifestones, in Nocturne, I think lifestones are at their best in that game. Because I think they restore a percentage of HP. And by the middle of the game, I was just shoving those down my demons' throats whenever I couldn't cast healing magic or didn't want to. Because they were everywhere and they healed pretty well, as opposed to medicines, which just kind of fell off. But in other games, I rarely ever use life stones. This one included. Especially since MP healing is just around the corner. So he learns Tarakaja and Life Spring, which is good. And all I care about is that resist physical. With that, that's all I would really need for Yakumo. Hand your increase user's crit rate by 20% for each weakness among the user and ally. Oh my god. So you mean to tell me this guy just starts with a base plus 60 crit rate? That's not scary at all. So I need fire. What is this like real quick? Yeah, that was as quick as I wanted it to. That did sick. I think I'm gonna go with you instead. I love how sometimes demons could scam you and then join you for free when you come then later on. Like what happened to me with this when she had a date and had to go to come back. I almost uploaded a video and the made it fucking hilarious. Yeah, like for me, since Jaffinator made a whole spreadsheet Excel chart of all the innates, that's what I usually base all my stuff on. Specifically stuff that's not in Sempiternal. So while I can use it for comparisons to find out that Set's innates sucked big time before he got Mara's. Also, like the Sempiternal just straight up adds new innates. And also, like, some of the innate skills are also like poorly translated. For no reason. Brute Talisman. I'm probably gonna need that at some point, since it's just critical aura. Or mass critical aura, as I should call it. So let me teleport back first. Now, do I want to try to fight Dionysus, or do I want to see what that other thing is? Actually, let's go see what that other thing is, then I'll worry about Dionysus. I also saw Robin Zephyr made a thing on the charge skills, which, yeah, they are extremely weak in Vengeance. Like, there is no cap about that. But considering all the other stuff that you could do in Vengeance, if the charge skills were at their full power, not only could enemies just melt you, but you could melt them. And then you'd just be playing Nocturne all over again. And for some people, that'd be a great thing. Really? Oh no. Oh my god! Yeah, this was not a part of the job. Aren't they all weak to electricity? No, she knows elect. Okay.
This'll do.
No, she's weak to ice. No, she's weak to dark. She's weak to dark. She's weak to dark, and they're weak to elect. I think Hanuman resistor, but it could be wrong. Not gonna lie, I'm excited to see the Persona abilities that it's return in P4R. Or they were shown, right? Or am I mental? I've been intentionally avoiding P4R stuff, mostly because it's all over my Twitter feed and I'm not perpetually online. Okay, so they're all... I don't think I have any Zionga users at the moment. Okay, so this is probably going to be the last thing I do, and then I'm going to call it there. Because I want to get some stuff done in Monster Hunter Wilds, aka my daily challenge. It's just they're handing out armor spheres for fun, basically.
Welcome.
And I also have to keep my phone line clear. And just for the record, whenever I stream, I keep my ringer off intentionally, just so I don't have any disturbances. I guess a landmate gives me Zionga, but it's a one-time purchase. She-Saw gives me Zionga.
Now then.
Too bad. Wait, I can't sort just not by alphabetical figure. My inventory count. I can always repurchase Mazio.
Well,
wait, Oberon uses Force, I think. Isis uses the Light, I believe. And Hanuman is physical. And if he has a Draco Strike, then I'm probably dead. His magic is much higher than it has any right to be. Okay, I could give her Zionga. I hope they don't have any... Actually, no, if they have any elements, because I'm pretty much cooked too. Let me check the Fusion Shard, see if I can get anything. Shorten? No, well, no, I can, but I don't think he's necessarily magic proficient. Okay, gotta make do with what
Return.
too far. Gotta make do with what I got, I guess. Actually, yeah, I could just take the risk and use Leonin. Or I could try to bum rush and destroy Isis so I could just spam Mazio. I think that sounds like a more safe bet. But if Isis knows light, then Leonin is just standing there waiting to be taken out, along with Damon. But if I could take her out, it won't really matter. Can I buy Muro on yet? I don't remember. Isis uses Elect Block or Dark Block. If she uses either, that's a problem. Wait, yeah, Lola, and I just bought him. There he is.
How is this?
Okay, I have her for that. And then he'll boost everyone's. I think I can get another demon with Mahamba if I'm correct. Because I'm going to be doing the most magic damage.
Welcome.
Wait, yeah, no, I could buy Makami. So that should be good.
Well,
And plus, at this point, I'm also just preparing for Yakumo next stream. Which the next stream won't be that. It'll be me doing World 6, I think, of Mario, Cola Kingdom, and then chapter 4.
Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons
chapter
gather.
3 of FE4. Which I did replay chapter 2 off screen just to try and save everybody and grind everybody up a little bit. And I did get a spoiler for chapter 3 by one of my friends, so I'm gonna have to make some. I'm gonna have to give up all my items on D-Tray to another character because of something I found out. For those who know, you know. For those who don't know, I'm gonna keep shut about it. But otherwise, I don't even know how big the map is, so that's gonna be fun.
How?
He has regular Mudo, but so Mudo without proficiency costs 25. Mudo with proficiency costs him 20. So he'll be about like 22 or something. Actually, I think that should just be good enough. Have these three do the work, and then have him try to keep everybody alive. What's the worst that could happen? He says, unaware of the imminent danger he just put himself in. I'm probably gonna have to boost myself to level 45 to stand up to Yakumo. Then I'm probably gonna need to be 50 or 55 to do the Surge. Let's get to work. That was actually a potential boost damage, but this would probably be better. Okay. She's almost gone already. Of course. But I think I can live that.
This will help.
Especially since she did not get to attack.
How about this?
Oh no. Okay, I have no idea what's about to happen. I think I'm just gonna tank it in case I miss. That was blocked. And that's not good. Yeah, I did dodge at them, okay. Four strike, okay, and that hurt. Jesus.
Witness my power.
Really now? Okay, that hit a lot. Oh wait, no, that hits 3 times. Okay, so he needs to be taken care of sooner rather than later.
Your turn. Go.
See, if I have to replay this, I do need to get someone with C young up. Oh no! He lived that! He lived that, I don't believe it. He should be immune to force magic. No, it ain't worth it. Let's see what he thinks of. Look, he doesn't think anything of ice. Jesus. No, he only gets 1 turn. And turn expired. Yo, Robert's feeling murderous today. Yeah, man was like, so hey, if you see this skill, it's called Zonda. And I'm like, oh no, please help. Well, that could have gone infinitely worse, and I'm glad it didn't. Is that Magatsu? Yeah, actually. I don't have any way of taking her out quickly, since I don't have anybody that knows light magic. Ow, nothing I can't solve by saving. She might annihilate me on contact, but I saved, so that's all that matters. Okay, I did not know Senri could spawn with her. Oh, they know lice. They don't resist dark? She's gonna nuke the hell out of me. Yep! Of course you know healing. At least she didn't heal herself.
Let's go.
Okay, so she can get 900 HP. Somehow missed the normal one. What if I just say screw to try to take her out first? That might be a better idea than I think. At least it's if I didn't do the 10,000 power Megidon, right? At least. And that's game. And I got a text message. Yeah, no, I want to throw hands again. Y'all have this one coming. 11:51. Okay. Wait, what's this next absence up here anyway?
So you've come.
I also hate this place because you can't see. Okay, what is this? This is gonna be another smoke ball moment. Okay, it's the guy that might know physical and the phallic rock. But while he might know physical, I can't miss wind. I think in Venge it's the only I think in the Vengeance canon they only make you fight one of these things. And I'm pretty sure that one made some people rage quit. Oh yes, Mr. Let's go gambling and not a... Oh, funny. Ooh, nice. Actually, no, using was scarier because he just used debuffs. Okay, guess you didn't like him in particular. Oh yeah, he's gonna keep doing that. The fact any of that was lived. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. Problem solved. What do you think of ice? If you don't mind it.
Your turn. Go!
I know Pixie could kill him, but I just want to do this. It's hard to know a physical when your opponent just doesn't use physical. Okay. So yeah, off camera, definitely gonna grind up my glory and get some more perks or miracles as they're called. Huh? And why not? Wait, can't I just spyglass it?
Here.
Fire, you say? Why don't I just fast travel back to the other Leyline front and then come back here? Grab those 2 chests, and I think that'll be in the end of the stream. But I guess since I'm in the stream soon, I might as well get this stuff out the way first. So, when I said I was playing Monster Hunter again, I've also been recording all of my sessions. And on Friday, I'm going to be releasing the first video for Monster Hunter. Another one! And they're weak to electricity. Oh, well, what's the worst that could happen? Yo, what's up, Mr. Wolf King? How are you doing today?
How about this?
Wait, I thought they were weak to electricity. Wasting action.
This'll do.
It's fire, god damn it! Get these jobbers out of here. So I got none of them out of here. Okay, one of y'all hit me with a muzzle. Thank you! Though it almost doesn't matter.
Let's go.
Let's hope another kill the right. But it doesn't matter. Good thing Twilight Wave had its base power nerfed in this game. Brother! Okay, I can live with that. I swear, I'm too worrying too much about the absence demons. At least they don't have nuclear Armageddon in their back pocket, literally. Say the hello to whoever wants to speak, and then we're gonna call it right there. But yeah, Monster Hunter. So yeah, I have been replaying Monster Hunter a lot, and I'm gonna start uploading all of my stuff, which I already have it uploaded. Channel members can check it out right now. All of the episodes I have uploaded. But I'm pretty much gonna try to release them. Outside of these first 2 vids, I'm probably gonna try to release them on a Dakunda! Why does this guy want to be my support main? Well, I can't get rid of these 2. For sure. Damn it. You know, I could get another counter. I could get another Crusher Onslaught. I could get another both. I can't get a Dakunda. So there we go. You can add Tsuchigumo to the list of demons that really want to be support bots in this game. And I love them a little more because of it. I think I'll grab that Ogami Essence and then I'll call it there. But, yeah, so I'm going to try, outside these next two videos, which are going to be, if I remember how to pronounce it correctly, Seregios and Lagiacaris. My first time's fighting them, being rusty as rusty can be. And then, pretty much after that's just going to be all the fights that I take place in and some little minor stuff. Since I had my level unlocked to 100 plus, I have been doing a lot more online content because unlike Monster Hunter World, where I was kind of peak at the game, I was fighting Arc-Tempered Dragons on my own, with a less fail rate than fighting with others. I can't fight any of the Arc-Tempered monsters in this game alone. They'll murderize me. In fact, the only Arc-Tempered monster I've been able to beat is Uthduna. Arc-Veil has been anything but problem-free. I'm not even gonna try, what's that thing's name? New Udra, because I suck at fighting him, so that means he's just gonna one-shot me and everybody I'm playing with is gonna hate me. And then, if it's not me, it's somebody else when it comes to Ray Dow. So yeah, the only thing I can really fight is Uthduna. And I did get Uthduna's Gamma equipment, so that's at least nice. That's at least a nice consolation. The chest piece looks really cool. And other than that, I've just been mainly doing the event quest for the Flame Fede, or Fede, however it's pronounced, festival, since they brought back a lot of the events. And the daily challenges are so easy. Accessible, I have a full team. The daily challenges are so easy because they buffed them from weeklies to dailies. And collecting all of those heavy armor spheres allowed me to essentially catch up with everybody rather quickly. And yes, I do have a playlist of when I first played Monster Hunter, back when the game didn't work on PC. And now it functions. Without mods. Thank God, because apparently they added some anti-modding software where they can now detect cheated quests and whatnot. Only Arc-Tippet I haven't beat is Arc-Tippet, Arc-Failed, and the other four were free eats. With a... Oh, my God, I forgot. I haven't fought that Elder Dragon yet. I still have to get past high-rank Zoshia first. And then I have to fight Mitsuzune, who's the only other returning monster I haven't fought. But yeah, I'm still using the, what are they called? The Ardian weapons, since I kind of just got the RNG that I wanted. I don't really see people using them. But then again, considering you have to essentially soft reset your game immediately to try and get them. Yeah, I don't blame people for not using them. Anyway, that's gonna be my next mission right now, going to go deal with the daily challenges, which I think we're on the oil well now, so that's gonna be fun. I have to fight a new Ultra, my my second least favorite octopus. But I digress. I thank you all for joining me. I wish I could have streamed a little bit longer. I spent way too much time on the Seth stuff. I didn't even get to show the mixed build that I have for him. I didn't even get to show off any of the stuff I had planned for Horus. But that'll come when I'm done with the video. Of course, members will get access to that stuff early as well, and exclusive. But anyways, I thank you all for joining me today. If you are new here, do feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're watching this while on mobile, do hit that hype button. It does help the channel out quite a bit. But anyway, as always, I do shout out my members at the end of my streams, which we finally got some members that are over 12 months. My God, it's been that long. Holy crap. So I guess I'll do it in total time as a member first this time. So From oldest member to youngest, we have Smiley Mood, Munugita Gaharu, Darks FS, Destroyer of Worlds, and I gotta remember this. Destroyer of Worlds 9138, and Keaton last name. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate everybody who decided to come by today. I will be doing Mario Cola Kingdom and FE4 Chapter 3 tomorrow, and then I'll be doing... Actually, I won't be doing anything. I'll be checking my work schedule tomorrow and seeing what days I'll be streaming. And on Friday, the Laggy Accuracy video will be released. Again, members could check that out and all the other Monster Hunter stuff that I've uploaded to the channel right now. But anyway, that's going to be the end of me. Have a good day. Have a good night. I will catch you guys next time. Ladford, see ya. Alright, Walter, see you next time. Provisor, out. Get my eyes